Hello everybody, it's Underdrummer here, back with another helpful how-to video. I used to play DC Universe Online a lot back in 2014. I got away from it, and just recently now, here we are, February 4th, 2017, I wanted to get back into it and, hopefully play with my old character. Sounds simple, right? Not necessarily. Let me give you a date here. February 2nd, 2015. Why is that date important? Well, that's the date you got locked out of your Sony Online Entertainment DC Universe Online account. Or at least the date that I did. On that date, Sony sold the rights to the game to a private equity group named Columbus Nova. According to Wikipedia, anyways. But what the hell is an equity group? I guess it's just some people with money who get other people with money to invest more money to acquire things of value. Anyways, Columbus Nova sucks as a game company name. So they renamed themselves to Daybreak Game Company. Well, what does this mean for you and me? Well, it means that if you had a DC Universe Online account and characters that, just like me, you spent hours and hours building and perfecting and customizing, you're going to have a very difficult time finding out how to get them characters back. But I have done it. I'm a little batshit crazy now in the head for going through the process, but I figured it out. So there's little to no valid, useful information on how to go about doing this, recovering your Sony Online account or your characters so that you can play again with the same characters. Daybreak has done an extremely shoddy job at trying to make this information readily available to you. So that's why I'm making this video. This video will help you recover your old Sony Online Entertainment DC Universe Online account, or if you had a new Daybreak account and for some reason you forgot your password or your username, this will help you figure that out too. It's pretty much the same process, who would have thought. So I could not sign in to Daybreak to play the DC Universe Online using my old credentials until I did this account recovery that I'm going to walk you through. So even though I keep explicit records and all my credentials were correct, my password was correct, even though it's been years since I played, my username had not changed, some kind of fail-safe that Daybreak implemented when they acquired the rights to DC Universe Online. Good news is, they say, Daybreak says, if you care to brave the wasteland that is their forums, no characters were ever deleted in the transfer from SOE to Daybreak. So your character, even if you played it in 2014, 3 years ago, it's still there. He or she is still there, which is a great news if you want to get back into it. And if you don't, why the hell are you watching this video? So we are going to walk through this here now. I'm going to try to be as detailed as possible and try to make this as quick and painless as possible for you. So good news, a character is never deleted, but just in case, Daybreak has a page where you can go check your character. And this page has probably went up in response to their shoddiness. So I'm going to include all the links below for your convenience, like I always do, like you should do if you're making any kind of how-to video on YouTube. We need the links, people! You can't just type them into a text pad. Include the links in your description, please. So this is called dcuniverseonline.com/character/search. So go there and make sure your PC is selected if that's what you are playing on the PC. And depending on whether you're in the United States or in Europe, make sure those buttons are selected appropriately. I have my character name blocked out since I don't want you spamming me in the game just because you're bored. Not that you would, but some people may. So let's once you have your name typed in, hit the search, and your character will come up. Here to the left, it will have an option to mark this as you. I went in there and said mark this as me. I don't know what that does. When I was initially trying to figure this whole thing out, I thought maybe marking this as me gave me some kind of code that I could put into the DC Universe Online, and no, it doesn't work that way. So I don't know. These things don't really do anything. Mark this as me. But go ahead and check that this is your guy or your gal. I can see my mentor was Meta. That's right. My name is correct, even though it has an underscore and a 1 or an I next to it, which I think Daybreak added because my name never ended in an underscore I. Check your profile. It has your character's ID. I've also blocked that out. Your last location, your level, all that stuff. And down here it says active, true, deleted, false. So my character was never deleted. 2014 till now, that's a long time. So at least Daybreak, give him props for not deleting anything. It would have been a huge uproar. So then you check your gear and your feats and make sure all that stuff looks like your guy, and then all you've really done is just verify that your guy is not deleted. If that says deleted true, I don't know what to tell you. You're going to have to watch a different video, because that means that Daybreak says the only way that you could have deleted a guy is if you went into your account and said, delete this hero, yes. So most of the time, if you're like me, you haven't played for a few years, that should say active, true, deleted, false. Okay, or maybe it'll say active, false, deleted, false. But either way, I included that as the first step, just to make sure that your character was in fact not deleted. Otherwise, you'd be wasting your time. Something else I want to bring to your attention before you watch any further, to save you time, you must be able to remember the answer to your secret question. Now, if you're like me and it's been 3 years, you might have forgotten the name of your old cat, or the first college that you went to, or the girlfriend you were dating at that time. I don't know. It's just possible that you may not remember the answer to your secret question. I can confirm that you get at least 2 chances. It took me 2 chances to get it correct. I don't know what happens after that. Maybe they lock you out. Hopefully they don't. But if you don't remember the answer to your secret question, if you're like me, you probably don't even remember the secret question until you see it. So you're going to have to watch this whole thing anyways. But just wanted to give you a heads up in case you get to that step, which is near the end, and you say, damn you, Underdrummer, I don't remember my secret question. Not my fault, because of this disclaimer. All right, let's move on. The next step is for you to go onto your computer and your hard drive and delete your old DC Universe Online. It's completely useless now if you have the one that was installed by Sony. If you've got the Daybreak one installed, you're fine. So for those who have the old Sony one installed, delete it. Go to the Daybreak website. I will include the link again, and download the game and install it. It takes forever, and it's 27 gigabytes. Yep, 27 gigabytes. Do I even want to play this game anymore? What the hell do I need 27 gigabytes for? Oh my lord. I don't remember the old one taking up that much space, but maybe it did. Once you got the new Daybreak version of DC Universe Online installed, bring it up and click Log Out. Now click Log In, and you'll see 2 things down here that say forgot your Daybreak name, forgot your password. You can click on those, or alternatively, you can use the link that goes to the Daybreak account recovery. Now, why would you click on these when you don't have a Daybreak account? You have an SOE account. So how could you forget your Daybreak name when you don't have one? Or forget your password? This should say something like account recovery, SOE account recovery, but it does not. Anyways, I've verified this links to the same place that I'm going to take you with the Daybreak account recovery. One of the confusing things is, if you don't have a Daybreak account, like I went through and made a brand new Daybreak account, I thought maybe you had to have a new Daybreak account so that you could go in and recover your old hero, your old character. But it doesn't work that way. So don't bother creating a new Daybreak account if you have an old Sony Online Entertainment account. If you don't have an old Sony Online Entertainment account, of course you're going to need to create a new Daybreak account so that you can play the game. Okay, so once you get to the Daybreak account recovery page, click on Recover My Account, and you'll have 2 steps. Step 1 is to recover your Daybreak username. Again, confusing. You never had a Daybreak account. What they mean is recover your SOE accounts, but it says nothing about that. So click that and put in your old Sony Online Entertainment email address that was associated with your account, with the characters that you want to access. Once you do that and hit continue, Daybreak will send you an email. They sent me an email patting themselves on the back for recovering my username that really didn't need to be recovered in the first place, since it was the same exact username that I had written down in my records, yet I couldn't log in with it. So, sounds like something Daybreak did wrong, not me. And then once you get that and you verify that what your username is, then you can go back to the account recovery page and say reset my password. You have to do this. You can't just log in with your SOE username and SOE password and get right into Daybreak. Nope. It says, sorry, this doesn't work. At least that's the way it was for me. So it's some kind of fail-safe that they implemented, I guess, to protect themselves or protect accounts from getting hacked when they got switched over from SOE to Daybreak. Now you're going to enter your username and hit continue. And they will send you, it will send to your email address a password, a reset your password email with a link that says create a new password. You will click on that link, and once you click that link, it's going to ask you your secret question. Now, not 100% sure how you go about changing your secret question. Maybe there's a way to do that. But like I said, you need to remember the answer to your old SOE secret question. Now, if it was 3 or 4 years ago like me, that might be kind of difficult, but hopefully you can figure it out. Once you reset your password, if you successfully remember your secret security question, you can go back to your desktop, bring up the newly installed Daybreak version of DC Universe Online, put in your recovered, quote-unquote, username and password, and what will happen? Hopefully what will happen is you will see your character / characters, and you will say, thank you, Underdrummer. Thank you for helping me recover my long-lost characters. Yay! There's my character. Yay! And like I said, your character will have his name or her name and then an underscore and an I. Not sure why. Like I said, just something Daybreak did, I guess, when they transferred all the characters over to their servers, or when they bought out SOE or whatever the hell they did, they decided to put underscore I. It could be, if you have multiple characters, leave me some comments. Maybe it's a 1 and your second character would have an underscore 2. It really looks like an I, so could be using Roman numerals to number the characters. I'm not sure. But if this has helped you, be sure to like and subscribe. Leave me some comments. And I'll see you in the DC Universe Online world.